Hi, I'm Dr. Doug Shytle from the University of South Florida, Department of Neurosurgery, the Center for Excellence in Aging and Brain Repair. Lithium salicylate and proline. Proline is an amino acid. When you put this lithium salt in deionized water, so you have to weigh out the salt and the proline at an equal molar ratio, and then you put it in a solution of water at its saturation point, so in terms of solubility, so until basically saturate the solution. And then you do slow evaporation. The crystals just spontaneously form. The general term is a co-crystal because you have two. In this case you have three, but the salt is already sort of it's a component as its own, and then the proline. And so you have covalent bonds between the lithium and the salicylate, and then hydrogen bonding from the proline with the salt. But it's more complicated than that because proline is also a zwitterion. All amino acids contain both a positive and negative charge, but they're balanced, or roughly balanced depending on the amino acid. And so you, in addition to the hydrogen bonding, you also have the influence of the ionic charge from the lithium and salicylate with the ionic charge from the proline. That also helps pull it together in terms of its stability. It has a unique pharmacokinetic profile relative to the carbonate. It looks sort of like a sustained release, but we're also getting slightly higher brain levels with the LiProSal versus the carbonate, at least in the rodent models we've looked at. So that probably explains why it tends to have better therapeutic efficacy in certain models, like for example in the p-tau, which is a biomarker. At equal molar concentrations of lithium, the LiProSal has a far better therapeutic effect. And then that's just an example, but also in terms of effects on stem cell proliferation, the LiProSal seems to have a better effect than the lithium carbonate. So a lot of the benefits of the lithium involve things like neurogenesis. So it has, for whatever reason, it has a tendency to stimulate production of new cells, not just brain cells, but in various parts of the body. It has this capability, and that's sort of preserved in the LiProSal, and the combination of the salicylate and the proline tend to have some sort of additive benefit to that. We think it's going to be a better drug than the carbonate. At least in, so far preclinically, that's what it looks like. So we hope that will translate into humans.